سلام، چطورید بچه ها؟ آقا اومدیم سراغ ادامه بازی گنشین ایمپکت. داشتیم یه استوری کوست میزدیم که یک فردی بود، رفتیم یه کتابی ازش گرفتیم. بریم سراغ ادامه اون استوری کوست ببینیم چه میشه کرد دیگه. با بولای صحبت کنیم. قراره ازش یه چیزی بگیریم.
I should warn you that I can get what you need, both legitimately and not so legitimately. Best you give me an actual number.
همونی که اینجوری صحبت میکنه. خب
Fayun Commerce Guild? Well, why didn't you say so? If it's for the Fayun Commerce Guild, then sign on the dotted line, and I'll start getting things in order right away.
این از بولای. با یه نفر دیگه مثل این که باید صحبت کنیم که اون سمت بریم و باهاش صحبتی بکنیم. سلام خانوم. بله. کور لپیس داریم میگیریم بچه ها.
That's sad. None are in writing. The buyers are being incredibly indecisive. Oh, it's for the Fayun Commerce Guild?
داریم بهش میگیم که برای چی لازمشون داریم.
Oh, nothing. Just talking to myself. Come, let us sign a contract. Don't worry about my prior client. He hadn't made any down payments or anything.
اوه، ممنونم.
Thank you for your patronage. We hope the Fayun Commerce Guild will continue to do business with us.
خیلی ممنون.
This is going well. Everything's so much easier when you've got stacks of mora. Next stop, the chasm.
این هم از پایمن همیشه در صحنه. باید بریم اون طرف بچه‌ها. خیلی خوب، رسیدیم اینجا تا دوباره کور لپیس بخریم. با ایشون باید صحبت کنیم.
Finally, as it happens, I do have a batch of core lapis that hasn't been shipped yet. It's all yours, if you name the right price. The original buyer's price was
اوه، چقدر گرون.
The best I can do is 7 million mora.
Are you serious? We spent less than 100,000 mora on the rest of Leo's stock put together.
I'm afraid it has to go to the highest bidder. I'm breaching an existing agreement by selling.
خیلی داره گرون به ما میفروشدش.
Look, you have your problems to deal with and I have mine. You can take it or leave it. So if you're not buying, please leave me alone.
عجب.
All right. We'll pay, even if it is a ridiculous price. When we get back, we'll just have to tell the guild that we'll sell to this gentleman at 4 times the normal price in the future.
Wait, surely there's no need for that. Please, don't do this. It's not even your money. Why be so frugal with it?
It might be the guild's money, but we'll have a tough time explaining to our boss why we spent.
حالشو گرفتیم بچه‌ها. حالا داره کم میاره.
All we can do is mention your name and say you gouged us over the price.
I understand. I'm sorry, please. I don't want any trouble with the guild. There's just one other
بله،
thing, though.
بترس.
There's been an issue with the delivery of this batch. Several carts were ambushed by hilly churls. I don't know where exactly, but if I can't retrieve the goods, I can't sell them to you either. So maybe you could go and look for the carts? Oh, thank you very much. This is a lot to ask, I know.
کم آوردی ها؟
Well, no time to lose. Come on.
بزن بریم. باید اینجا دنبال یه چیزی بگردیم. خب آقا، رسیدیم به این قسمت از جوکای مسخره و بیمزه. من یه جوک بیمزه بگم. به یارو میگن اینجا چه کار میکنی؟ بعد یارو میگه پس کجا چه کار کنم؟ بریم سراغ ادامه بازی. خب قرار بود چه کار کنیم ما؟ باید بیایم اینجا، مثل این که ویو پوینت اینجا داریم. بمیرید بمیرید.
Motion to compel. I must leave no Another one down.
Another one down. این از یکیش. 4 تا دیگه مونده. بریم اون سمت. یه دونه دیگه هم پیدا کردیم.
Here we go. Quick.
3 تا دیگه مونده که یه دونه‌شون اون طرف پیدا کردیم. بریم سمتش. اینا رو بعد اول از همه بزنیم.
By royal decree.
Leave it all to me as a dutiful maid would.
بمیرید بمیرید.
Someone needs assistance.
اینم از تو.
That's it.
اینم سومیش. بریم دنبال 4می. اینم از 4می. و بریم سراغ 5می که نمیدونم کجاست. اون بالای آیا؟ maybe این پشت؟ نه. کجا میتونه باشه؟ هلو؟ اونها پیداش کردیم. و اینم از آخری.
Yeah, we found it. Check out all that core lapis. Make a note of the location. That guy said there were 5 carts in total, so that should be all of them.
بریم سمت طرف و دوباره باهاش صحبت کنیم.
This has all been quite exhausting for poor little Paimon. He definitely owes Paimon some snacks.
آمدیم. هلو.
Here, we've made a note of the carts' locations, all 5 of them. Can you sell us the core lapis now?
Oh, wonderful. Thank you both. Yes, let's make this official. I also hope you could put in a good word with your boss for me.
عجب.
Done and dusted. Yeah!
Done and dusted. Yeah.
We make a great
عالی
team,
بود.
don't we?
ما انجامش دادیم.
Now for the final stop on our core lapis crawl to Chang the Ninth's place.
بریم برگردیم پیش چانگ. برگشتیم پیش چانگ. یه صحبتی باش بکنیم بچه. چیزایی که میخواست و اووردیم براش.
Thugs have been mysteriously absent for a while now. You wouldn't know anything about that, would you?
Oh, don't worry. You won't be hearing from them again.
Oh? What happened? Huh?
اه؟
I see now. You're in this trade too. So you're trying to beat him to the post, eh? Appearances can be deceiving, that's for sure. But I don't care who you are. A discount of 70% is simply impossible.
میشه عصبانی نشی
Maximum I can
چانگ.
do is 40% off, and even then I'm only breaking even.
No need. We'll take it at the market rate.
You mean you're not trying to force the price down? What's going on? If I died and gone to heaven?
خوشحال شد بچه. گفت من مردم و رفتم تو
We'll make a
بهشت.
profit on this batch after all.
چون چیزی نمیخوایم ازش
Some
بگیریم
three
بچه.
mouth-sized
یا
thugs could step
به
you back
ارزونی
after
بخریم
I've
ازش.
sold it.
If Paimon told you they're not gonna bother you again, then you'd better believe they're not gonna bother you again.
Huh.
صحیح.
Okay then. My situation can hardly get worse from here in any case. But tell me, what on earth do you plan to do with so much core lapis?
Actually,
اونش دیگه به خودمون مربوطه. به تو ربطی نداره.
go into too much detail.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank
a
you.
million times over. I really don't know. what
مشی
to
هستید
say.
خلبان کشی هستید.
Good people always get what's coming to them in the end. And so will the nasty people. Anyway, let's get going, because apparently we have a show to watch at the Feiyun Commerce Guild's warehouse.
بزن بریم. خب بچه باید بریم اینور. بریم ببینیم اونجا چه خبره. رسیدیم پیش سینگ شو.
Welcome.
سلام.
The final act in this drama would not be complete without you two here as audience.
You better believe it. We're the ones who've been doing all the work. What exactly have you been doing all this time?
داشتی چه کار میکردی کل این مدت؟
Naturally, I used the time to immerse myself completely in Legend of the Shattered Halberd. I managed to finish the book off, and I enjoyed every minute of it. Divine Halberd, an ominous sword, Mir and Wei Yang. The way the story develops across the first 5 volumes, nothing short of exemplary. But the 6th volume? Words fail me. How
Words
blessed
fail
to
me.
have such an author
کلمات
grace
منو
our world
ناامید
with
میکنن.
such works.
And this is related to Gentry Meltsai. How?
How?
But when something surpasses expectations to such a degree, one must show one's appreciation. And it is thanks to your help that everything will play out just as I had foreseen.
خواهش میکنم عزیزم.
Why does Paimon have to be the only one who doesn't get what's going on? No fair.
چه پایمه.
So go on then, tell me, what are we doing here? And what's this big dramatic showdown thing that's supposed to happen?
بله توضیح بده
Think about
راجبش.
it. Gentry Meltsai goes searching for core lapis all over Liyue Harbor, and he doesn't find a single piece. He panics. Without the goods, he can't fulfill his contract. And if he can't fulfill his contract, he can't stay in good standing with the Fatui. He hears a rumor that the Feiyun Commerce Guild is the culprit. Panic turns to disbelief. Gentry Meltsai is a hugely powerful figure in the business world. Never has anyone dared to talk to him
کافیه
like this.
دیالوگ
So
کافیه
regardless of
گیم.
whether it is
جمع
revenge
کنین
or
بابا
the
کاسه
swift
گوزتون.
resolution that he seeks, he is certain to...
So it was you! You were the one sticking your neck
وای
out for Jane the
فهمیدین.
Ninth.
Speak of the
موکای.
I went everywhere.
اومدن
trying to find
سراغمون.
someone
کارمون
selling
تمومه.
core lapis before I realized the Feiyun Commerce Guild had been on an acquisition spree. Core lapis is hardly a rare mineral, and yet suddenly the stocks dry up, just like that. Explain yourselves. What is the meaning
Explain
of this
yourselves.
persecution?
یعنی توضیح بدید
We are
راجب
not
مسئله
persecuting you, but
شماها.
protecting another, one to whom I am indebted. Upon witnessing an injustice, it is a perfectly normal response to rush to the aid of he who has been wronged. Was it not one of your own men who said, "This isn't over"?
You clearly
Huh.
don't know what's good for you. I won't beat around the bush. Master, if you please, seize their core lapis.
کورلپس بیا جلو تا بهت بدیمش مرد. Come on.
Outlines your fate.
Submit! Oz reveal thy incinerate!
بیا جلو.
Midnight Phantasmagoria!
Time to act.
چقدر بد میزنه این سینچو.
No, my sword.
عجب قویه. داره کم کم خوشم میاد از این کاراکتر گیم.
Time to act.
Don't waste my time. Incinerate!
بیا جلو. اصل کاری تویی.
Outlines your ring cutter.
Motion to compel.
بد زدیمشو.
Flame. As a good knight should.
چی شد؟ چی شد پس قلدر بازی میکردی؟
Impressive. You are no commoners. To continue this fight would be to incur greater losses than I can accept.
Their strength is almost spent. Finish them off.
فینیش دماف آره؟
Almost
حالتو گرفتیم.
past.
Might I remind you that the Fatui's relationship with you extends to business matters only. I did not lend you my men to have them stir up trouble at your beck and call.
What are you saying?
What are you saying?
Everything I did with only one thing in mind. To complete the order.
نه حالتو الان باید
Figure it
بگیره.
out by yourself.
Don't go. Wait.
Thanks to this valiant young man, I am unscathed.
My lord?
My lord؟ این کیه؟
You are the heir of the Feiyun Commerce Guild?
Indeed, my liege. I am Xingqiu, disciple of the Guhua clan and second son of the
آدم
Feiyun
حسابی بوده
Commerce
تا الان
Guild
داشتیم
manager,
باش
and I make no secret
سر و کله میزدیم.
Drats!
Drats!
Played like a fiddle.
Gentry Moutsai. Coercion and intimidation are
اسمش
hardly the
جنتری
attributes
ماکسایه
of a
بچه ها،
respectable
موکای نیست.
businessman. The problems that your business practices have created, I have sought to resolve through mine. I shudder to think what the Fatui will do with you if you fail to provide their core lapis.
You meddling swine. Well, go on. Tell me.
نصف کاراکترهای این بازی شبیه اینن.
Since you asked Chang the Ninth for a discount of 70%, let's fight fire with fire, shall we? 3 times the market rate sounds fair, no?
How dare you subject me to
How
such
dare you
viciousness?
subject me?
This is a malicious and calculated attempt to run me into the ground.
Deep breaths now. This is a simple decision. Will you buy or not?
Fine.
Fine.
Have it your way. I'll find the money somehow. Happy now.
بله happy
On behalf
now.
of the Feiyun Commerce Guild, I thank you for your business
دستم زدیم
and
براش.
hope you will continue to do business with us in future.
You? Funny speaking, book reading, guhua geeking.
شعر گفت فایمت.
Feiyun Commerce Guild? So that massive stash of Mora you let us burn through in a day? That was from your private vault?
بله.
But a paltry sum. I got to make a very sound investment while putting Gentry Moutsai in his place. A classic 2 birds, 1 stone situation. You're too kind. You have valor in your heart, and that is worthy of admiration.
قربان تو.
Yikes! Paimon's been calling you guhua geek this whole time. Paimon read in one of these martial artist novels that when rich
پایمن
kids
خیلی
get
صحبت
angry
نکن.
suddenly you have their arms and legs chopped off. Paimon's toast and sorry, very sorry. Please don't hurt Paimon.
Calm down. Since you can fly, you hardly need your legs anyway.
Save me, save me. This is not a drill.
پروازی در آورده بود قبلا واسه سینگ شو.
Jokes aside, I have the 2 of you to thank for this successful resolution. Really, you were a huge help. Meanwhile, Legend of the Shattered Halberd was positively riveting. Much obliged if you could return it to Chang the Ninth for me. I did nothing, and hence deserve
خیلی
none
ممنون
of
از
his
خودت.
The 2 of
خودت
you,
بیشتر این
meanwhile,
کار رو انجام
though
دادی.
strangers to the circumstances, stepped in and saved the day. To have made such valiant and chivalrous friends is more than enough for me, my liege.
My lord, forgive the intrusion. It's about your father.
Please inform my father thusly. I have averted a disaster and earned a sizable sum of money in the process. Might this meritorious act compensate for my prior
وقتی همه
transgressions?
چیز به خوبی و
Earn a
خوشی
few
تمام
more days
میشه.
of freedom, perchance? Legend of the
لعنتی.
Shattered Halberd speaks of a
خیلی
domain that I should
ناراحتم.
very much like to investigate.
For all your
خیلی خوبه.
long words, the fact is you're just a lazy bones who doesn't want to work.
What if I told you that a reward awaits you at Chang the Ninth's palace, and not just his gratitude?
A reward? Well, that sweetens the deal somewhat.
It seems whatever I say, there's no persuading you to stay. Oh, I didn't realize you weren't aware.
Thank you in advance for returning
خواهش
the
میکنم
gift.
قربانت عزیزم.
I wish
مشی
you
هستید
well.
خلبان کشی هستید.
May we meet again, fellow merchants.
بای فعلا. بسیار خوب، بریم به دیدنش. اومدیم پیش چنگ بچه ها. هلو.
Finally, you're back. This morning, the pawnbroker showed up and gave me back my entire collection. I'm positive that you must have been behind this once again. Thank you.
همه دارن
Thank you
از
from the
همون
bottom of my heart.
تشکر میکنن. No big deal.
That. You have no idea how much this means to me. The Chang family was a prestigious household in Liyue back in the
قربونت
day.
برم چنگ.
Unfortunately, after I took
چنگیز
over the
خان که
family's
میگن
affairs
همینه.
as heir, a series of business setbacks devoured our fortune. Since then, I've saved for years, hoping to restore the house to its former glory. In the end, everything was riding on this core lapis deal. Were it not for you, this barren wasteland in the mountains would have become my final resting place.
Wow, that's the second heir we've met in this town.
I'm sorry, what?
Nothing?
چه
Here's your book back.
کتابشو برگردونیم بچه.
Legend of the Shattered Halberd. I was beginning to think that Guhua rascal had swindled me.
Do people really look down on the Guhua clan so much?
Actually, the art is
Actually او
centuries
راستمون رو
old
نام
and was
کنه.
once held in high esteem. But now it has faded beyond
دست به سینه. واو.
To instigate a revival, you need to inject some fresh blood, but it's hard to attract budding young talent to a dying art. And so it becomes a vicious cycle. In any case, Guhua kids these days. Take that young rascal Xingqiu, for instance. For that matter. Anyway, you wanted the Liyue volume of the Teyvat travel guide, didn't you? I'll fetch it for you.
خیلی
It's yours to
ممنون.
keep. In addition, here is but a small token of appreciation for your huge generosity. My ore is sold and my treasured books have returned. I can't believe it.
این دیگه چیه؟
What
What?
was that? Paimon saw something fall out.
Oh,
یه چیزی افتاد.
nothing,
چه
nothing.
جالب.
That little rascal surely isn't.
بسیار خوب. کوست کامپلیتد. انجام دادیم کوست و بچه ها. خیلی ممنون که با من تا اینجای کار همراه بودید. اینم از این قسمت از گنشین ایمپکت رفتیم و یه استوری کوست با هم زدیم. خیلی ممنون که نگاه کردید بچه ها. یوتیوب منو حتما سابسکرایب کنید. هر روز یه دونه ویدیو داریم. لایک و کامنت فراموش نکنید. دیگه نگم دیگه. خیلی ممنون از همتون. تا پارت بعدی میبینمتون. فعلا بای.